Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. I am Jill Coletti. I am coming to you from New Hampshire. And if you don't know me, I am a mom and I worked in the corporate world for most of my adult life and then began my healing journey after divorce and things like that. I just really dove into me. And through my healing journey, I became a Reiki master teacher and started developing practices that really helped me and my family so much that I jumped out of the corporate world to start my own business so that I could help other moms and other families live a life they love, to heal, to lift up their energy, protect their energy, and ultimately build a deeper connectedness to themselves and the world around them, more confidence, more calm, and community. And today I'd really love to talk. Morning, Yesley. I'd really love to talk a little more about the community aspect. Ooh, I'm like already feeling emotional for some reason. It takes a village. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever really thought about that? Do you agree? What is it takes a village? What is the village to you? I'd love to hear. Please add in the comments anytime you watch this. Add in the comments, what does the phrase "it takes a village" mean to you? I would really love to hear that. To me, it means we're all connected. And when we embrace that connectedness and we embrace the whole aspect of community, it enhances our lives. Our village, this day and age, has changed so much. And to be honest, I feel like the village has gotten lost. And I realized over the past week, it takes a village to me means you are not alone. Yes, Lee. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. We are not alone. We do not have to take on this life alone. We do not have to be everything for everyone. Which that right there is huge, because I feel like all of us this day and age put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We see, right, again, externally, what everyone else is doing, and there's a big comparison going on. And we feel like we have to do it all as well, and we take a lot on, which leads us to stress, to overwhelm, to living a life that we don't love, to our boundaries being dropped, to dis-ease. And I actually live in what's called the village in my town. And I've lived here going on almost 4 years next month. And I actually went to college in this town, didn't even know this area, this part of my town. But one of the things that really, when I was looking for a house, because it's about 40 minutes from where I was living, when I was looking for a new home, all I was thinking about was the outside, the external things. Like I had to have a garage. I really liked a ranch style, like, um, there were certain things that I was looking for, hardwood floors, and when we think about it for ourselves, like that's like external, right? What I found was when I was driving through town, and again, I didn't know this part of this town. I didn't know this area, but when I was driving through, I drove down Main Street. And again, this is like your old school, typical, like Main Street. If you stereotypical, think about Main Street, New Hampshire. Okay. So I'm driving downtown and I hear, "Hey, Joe." I mean, that wasn't the exact word, but I was like, "Hey, Joe," from, some one person yelling from across the street to the other person. "Hey, Joe, how's it going?" And then, "Oh, I'm great. So good to see you. Like, what's going on?" And then you see the local hardware store, and it's like a smaller hardware store, and you see all the people outside and the coffee shop, and I just got this really great energy and this really great sense of almost belonging, even though I wasn't there yet, right? I feel like it goes back to expectations. Oh, there you go. Yes, Lee, expectations. We have a lot of expectations for ourselves and for others on what the outcome is. But if we go inside, so for me, I'm looking at the external of the house. Mind you, I have a really ugly house, but I'm looking at these, I guess, somewhat superficial things that would make my life a little bit easier, right? And what I found was a community. I found connectedness. But it has actually taken me a few years, really, and I have to tell you, I didn't even really think this deep about it until the last week or 2, maybe not even, maybe like the last week, and for me, it's I desire to connect deeper within this community. So I'm, helping at the schools and with with soccer and um, I reached out to like our Parks and Rec department. Okay, how can I instill myself and be a part of this community to help my community, right? What I also have found is that when we are having that it takes a village mentality and we are thinking about not only ourselves but the connectedness of everyone else and everyone else that we are around, this also applies to social media, to you, to our connection, you and I, to the larger whole of the interactions that you're having and the community that you're building within social media. And that's why I realized this past week, not even the last few days, that I built and created my Facebook community because deep down for me, I realized what I needed when and I still need, and I'm going to say need, I try not to say that, but I need connectedness. And I'm going to say need because I do. I desire it too. Like I really desire that connectedness and I desire to help others and I desire to be around other people who feel the same way. Thank you, Yesli, an amazing community at that. Thank you, because you're a part of it. But even, you know, the private community, that's what it's there for. But I realized that that's why I created this community. That's why I'm still on social media, even though there are times that I'm like, why am I here? But my desire is to find that it takes a village group, that it takes a village mentality again, and to inspire that in others. And I'm so grateful for the communities that I have found. I am in this amazing community with, oh, hugs to you, Yesli, as well. I'm in this amazing community from a business, for my business, called the Home-Based Revolution with Martha Krejci. So this community came alongside a training that is actually amazing. And you know what? I'll share a link to the training in my notes, because it's not just a training. What she teaches is you as a business how to develop multiple income streams, how to help your mindset continue on in a business, how to build community, how to help other people, how to serve this world in a better way, in your way, right? So I went into this thinking, oh, I'm going to get this amazing course and I'm going to learn how to make so much money per month and to build all these income streams, right? But guess what I got out of it? Community, connectedness. I've met women from across the world through this. And these women have the it takes a village mentality. They're all in there helping each other, being the support, helping with inspiration, with mindset, diving in. What can I help you with, right? There's a give and take. There's a receive. They know we can't go about this life alone. Like Yesley said right at the beginning, it takes a village means you're not alone. You're not alone. You have a village around you. Are you taking advantage, and I don't want to say taking advantage of, but are you participating in that? Are you open to receive? Are you giving to your village? Do you have a village? Do you feel like you have a village? If you don't feel like you have a village, message me, hop into my community, because I realized, like I said, within this past week, that the whole reason why I started this is to create a village of moms, of women who are looking to heal, to make this world a better place. That's why I started it. I didn't realize that, literally didn't realize it, that the reason why I started it is because that's what I needed when I was going through, and I'm still going through stuff, right? Just because I'm a coach and a Reiki teacher and healer doesn't mean I'm not going through it all myself too. I am, right? I just have other tools. That my intention here in this village that I'm creating, my intention is that I'm giving and I'm also open to receiving. And that's what I hope, is that we have that give and take, and that we're there for each other, and that we're there for each other's children, each other's families. We're there. And I'm grateful for this HBR, home-based revolution community that I'm in, because I am now an author ×2, and the latest project, which is fully launching in paperback right now, it's on pre-sale. The paperback is coming out this week. Right now it's available on ebook, but it's called the Invincible Family Project. And this is what's been getting me thinking, is the more I've been talking about this project, is that that's where the village mentality, mindset has been coming into play. We're not alone. There are groups of women, of families, of children who are looking to be invincible, looking to instill hope in our communities. So I have my village here, literally, that I live in, that I'm hoping to become even a bigger part of. and be able to help and receive, give and take, right? Give and receive. And I'm also part of an amazing village here on social media, the community that I'm building, but even the greater community. So I talked about this home-based revolution. I'm also one of my income streams is, and you almost like an MLM, right? But it's another amazing community, an amazing village who are there to inspire each other, to give, to receive, to inspire, and to help take care of ourselves, each other, and our families. So, to anyone who is part of my Facebook community already, you may be seeing some changes because of this epiphany that I had, that, and we'll still do all the things we're already doing. But my desire is to build this. It takes a village, and it takes a village to help you heal. It takes a village to move forward, to grow, to evolve, to be open to all these things. So part of the reason why I was looking for a village is that I was open-minded to all things spiritual, but I didn't even know it. I was looking and grasping for things, and I could use the inspiration and the community. And I found that in my first ever coach and my Reiki master teacher, Katie Boyd, in her Misfit Club, the Misfit Club. I felt like a misfit. But we were a village of women, and still are, right? It's just now gone a lot more virtual, right? But this was a village of women that I found that helped me heal and evolve and become the person that I was living and start living a life that I love. And now it's evolving into these other communities and villages, right? And you can have more than one. But it's just having that mentality. And I'm going on, and I could talk about this. I will be sharing tidbits throughout this week, because this week I'm calling it's a village week. It takes a village, okay? It really does. And again, I would love to hear from you on what this means to you, how I can help you. Please jump on into my community, because this is where we're going. We are a village. And whether I see you on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, inside my Facebook community, wherever it is, please know that I'm here for you, and I would love to be part of your village. So happy Monday. If you, again, the links are in the description. I will share a link to the home-based revolution community that I mentioned earlier. And if you are interested in hearing any more about any of these things, of course, reach out to me. Just private message me. But give this some thought. What does it takes a village mean to you? And have an amazing Monday. I will see you later. Take care.